when your first love breaks your heart. There is this saying that experience is the best teacher. However, whether this is applicable to love and relationships leaves much to be desired. There's something unforgettable about first love. It carries an intensity, purity, and magic that often feels larger than life. For first love isn't just about romance. It's about discovery, the first time you learn what it means to open your heart, to feel butterflies, to dream with someone else in mind. The feeling is always like an unending That's why, when your first love breaks your heart, the pain can feel overwhelming, almost unbearable. It is the turning point in one's life. The heart break from one's first love defines a lot of things in one's life, dictates one's approach to future relationships, and can even cause one to have phobia about future relationships. Therefore, the way one approaches and handles this heartbreak goes a long way. The way most people react to new relationships has been traced to the heartbreaks emanating from first love. Only, in some cases, have certain individuals been able to break loose from the emotional damage of their first love's heartbreak. Please comment at the end of the video. Subscribe, share, and like my channel so that you can get more of this content. This video will teach you how to navigate through the emotional turmoil of one's first love heartbreak. Why first love hurts so deeply. 1. It's your first experience of vulnerability. With your first love, you let your guard down in a way you never had before. The breakup feels like a betrayal, not only of the relationship, but of your innocence in love. 2. The intensity of firsts. First dates, first kisses, first "I love you." These moments leave deep imprints. When they end, it can feel like you've lost a piece of yourself. 3. No blueprint for healing. Because it's your first heartbreak, you don't have past experiences to guide you, or learning for the very first time how to deal with loss, loneliness, and emotional pain. 4. Idealization of love. First love often carries idealism. Believe it will last forever, when it doesn't. The shattering of that dream makes the heartbreak feel heavier than it might in later relationships. How to heal from the first heartbreak. 1. Allow yourself to grieve. Heartbreak is a loss of a person, of dreams, of innocence. Cry if you need to. Write down your feelings. Don't suppress the pain. Healing begins when you allow yourself to feel, to avoid self-blame. Many people, after a first breakup, assume they weren't good enough. The truth is, relationships end for many reasons, and they don't define your worth. 3. Seek support. Talking to friends, family, or even a counselor can remind you that you're not alone. Others who've gone through heartbreak can help you realize that healing is possible. 4. Rediscover yourself. In first love, you often lose yourself in the other person. Reconnect with your passions, hobbies, and individuality. This helps you remember that your identity is bigger than one relationship. 5. Take time before moving on. It can be tempting to rush into a new relationship to fill the void, but true healing comes from giving yourself the time to process, learn, and grow. 6. Shift perspective. As painful as it is, your first heartbreak teaches resilience. It shows you how strong you are and prepares you to love more wisely in the future. Lessons learned from first love heartbreak. This is the most important takeaway after a heartbreak from first love. 1. Love isn't always forever, but it's always meaningful. First love often comes with the belief that it will last a lifetime. We dream about forever, because the emotions feel so new, pure, and consuming. When it ends, it feels like that dream has collapsed. But the truth is, even if it didn't last, it mattered. That love shaped you. It showed you what it feels like to open your heart and connect deeply with someone. Every shared laugh, every memory, every vulnerable conversation taught you about intimacy, companionship, and emotional growth. Even if it wasn't permanent, it had purpose. The meaning lies in the experience, not just the outcome. 2. Heartbreak doesn't diminish your value. It reveals your strength. A breakup, especially your first, can leave you doubting your worth. Might wonder, wasn't I good enough? But the truth is, someone leaving doesn't make you less. It simply means the relationship wasn't right for both of you. Your value is not tied to whether someone stays or leaves. Surviving heartbreak proves resilience. Discover strength you didn't know you had, because you're forced to rebuild yourself piece by piece. You'll learn that rejection or loss doesn't define you. How you rise afterward does. 3. The end of first love is not the end of love itself. One of the deepest fears after first heartbreak is the feeling that you'll never find love again. That the magic of those firsts can't be repeated. But love doesn't run out, it evolves. While first love has a unique innocence, future loves can bring maturity, deeper connection, and more stability. First heartbreak teaches you that love isn't a once-in-a-lifetime event. It's a journey of opening your heart again and again. Each time, with more wisdom, love can return, often in ways even richer than the first, because it's built on lessons learned. 4. Each heartbreak teaches you more about what you need, deserve, and want in a partner. Every relationship is a mirror. With first love, you may not yet know your boundaries, your needs, or your deal breakers. Heartbreak clarifies those. Begin to recognize what you will and won't accept in love. Start understanding the qualities that make you feel safe, cherished, and respected. Over time, heartbreak refines your vision of love, guiding you toward healthier, more fulfilling connections. Reflection. The lessons from first love heartbreak are more than just scars. They transform you from someone who only believes in love into someone who truly understands it. Learn that love's worth isn't measured by its length, but by its impact. Realize that pain doesn't break you, it builds you. Come to see that the end of one love makes space for another, wiser one. Most importantly, you discover who you are, what you need, and how to honor your heart moving forward. Or first, heartbreak may feel like the end, but it's really the beginning of your journey into deeper, truer love, with yourself and with others. Final thoughts. When your first love breaks your heart, it can feel like the world has ended, but over time, you'll realize that this painful chapter was also a turning point. It was the beginning of learning how to heal, how to set boundaries, and how to love yourself. First, heartbreak is not the end of your story. It's the foundation for the love stories yet to come. A lot of people have fought this first love heartbreak head-on, out of phobia of being rejected, and ended up with the wrong partner in marriage while trying to salvage the first love. Heartbreak. And while you may never forget your first love, you'll one day look back with gratitude for the lessons it taught you about resilience, self-worth, and the depth of your own heart. Will then be glad that you had the heartbreak when you did. What's your opinion about this? Please comment. Hit the subscribe button, share and like my channel so that you can get more of this content. Thank you.